Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope guys you are doing well. This is Vittal. As we know, we are learning Spring Boot course right from scratch. If you do not watch my previous videos, please watch that videos then come to this video. So in this video we are going to discuss about DTO class. DTO class means data transfer object. So let me explore the my project which we created in previously. Yeah, source main resources. Let me try to run this application once. Just a right click, run as. It started now. Let me just show the console once. Yeah, start completed here, right? So let me just open the Postman once. In Postman, we have created the one collection for this. Let me find it. Yes, see this one REST API. Just I give the REST API collection. First, let me try to get the all employee which are present in database. Let me check what is the URL for that API for the getting the all employees data. Here we have the just slash, right? After employee, just we need to give the slash. Yes, we got right. We got the all the details about the employee. Now, actually, in this video, we are going to discuss about the DTO related thing. If you see here, we are returning the 1 second, guys. If I just show that creating the employee API, right? Here we can see we are getting the data from employee class directly, and we are returning the employee directly to the client, which is Postman. But instead of giving the direct employee entity, if I use employee DTO class, what happens here? If I want to send some data through Postman, right? These data are coming through employee DTO class. Then after it's come to the control layer, right? It goes to the service layer. Okay, till service layer we just play with employee DTO class. After that, after service class or service layer to database, in that time we are going to use the employee entity class. Okay, so that is what we are going to implement this video. So let's get started. First let me stop the server once. Now for creating the DTO class, let me create one different package for it. Run as, just give package name here, DTO. Just created a simple package. Yeah, let me try to use one class employee DTO. Just hit enter. See here, whatever we want to suppose consider if I want to send some request in as a JSON, like if I go to the employee entity, right? Here we have the these details, right? Just I copy from here and try to paste it here in employee DTO. For the DTO, I don't need this thing. Just I need to use the values like attributes, whatever I just declared those things. Okay. If you see in employee class, we just declared three, right? Three variables. That is what I took here. For it, let me try to use some getters. Let me check whether did I use or no that lombo. Yes, I have lombo. This is for the setup. Sorry guys. Setter, no or constructor, all are constructor. Okay. Now, if I see here in my controller class, here what I'm in request body I'm giving the employee entity, right? Instant employee entity. Let me use employee DTO. Okay, which I created recently, right? This class. Just copy this class, paste it here. Here also just give DTO like this, and here also I need to give the same thing. For here also employee DTO. Just Control Shift O in STS, and it's automatically imported the this class, right? Now let me go to the uh, create employee class, right? Let me open this implement. Here also I need to receive the employee DTO. DTO employee just give here DTO. Okay, and here I just need to store into the employee DTO. Okay, and here we just store it, right? Okay, 1 second guys. Okay, yeah. Now I need to just import this class, and let me go to the declaration of this method, which is present in service point, right? Service package. Here let me try to give the employee DTO. Otherwise just give what employee. Okay, got it. Actually present in like this employee. It is better to just copy paste. Just stick it here. Import this class and save it. Now let me go to the implementation class. Here what it is showing. Now just to remove this thing. Okay, I am getting some error here. Type okay. Now whatever I just used here, right? Where is that in service class? Same thing I need to give in this param. This is as well. Where is that? Yes, here. Okay. And apart from that, yeah, we are going to share this employee. Where is employee this coming? 1 second guys. Okay, yeah, here I need to store this employee DTO also, right? Just let me try to assign this thing to another variable. Here also I need to return the employee DTO, right? Sorry, not this one, this class. Okay, now right, just let me import this class. Let me save here employee DTO. I am returning create employee DTO. This employee DTO, right? This is what we are going to implement it here, right? Employee DTO create employee. Okay. I am getting error here, I guess. Looks like fine, right? employee DTO. Is it imported from? It's imported right here. Okay. Let me just share. Let me do my own build here first. Yeah, now you're going to want right. Yeah, we are getting the same error, right? It's went down, went off. But fine. And that is what in whatever you're getting that right. In that we are going to show to the repository. But here, okay, here, guys. The thing is now I understood here. Actually, whatever we got that employee data object here, right? Actually, we cannot save this into the in our repository, like in our database, because we need to convert that DTO to entity class. For that, we need to use model mapper for that. Let me just open the Google Chrome. Just let me here use just search model mapper for moment like this. Let me pick up the one dependency for. Looks like my side network issue is there somewhat. Okay. Yeah, it's open, right? We need to just click it here. This model mapper coming from org dot model mapper. Okay. I don't know actually what happened for network. It's very slow now. Mhm. Yeah, it's open. Let me just pick up. It's actually running a lot of time. Yeah, here in here it's coming from the org dot spring. Sorry, org dot model mapper. Right? Just let me copy this thing and try to paste it in pom.xml. This dependency. Let me come to the after Lomboko. Just paste it here. Control S. Let it build once. For it, let me do my main build fast. Updating. Click OK. Once we add model mapper, right? For this model mapper, we need to create one bin for it. So let's create one bin for that. Let me create in directly in main package, or it's better to create one new package for it as a config like this. Just give here package name config. Here let me give the class name like bin config like this. Okay, just hit enter. Just find out this class as configuration. Configuration. What happened? Config. Okay, let me use this, and here let me create one bin for it. Public model mapper coming from org dot model mapper. Okay, just give something name for the method name. Return new is simple what we created in bin, right? That is what I created here, and just this method as an address b. Okay, now it's done. If you want to convert DTO to entity, entity to DTO, vice versa. For that we need to use the model mapper class. So let's use it in service simple class. Let me first inject this class being private model mapper at a wire. Okay, now see here, it's important, right? Now here we are getting the employee DTO. Now we need to convert employee DTO to employee. That employee object we need to save into our database, right? For that, let me just use your mapper by taking mapper help mapper dot map. You have a method. In this method we just give the this employee DTO reference, and here we are going to convert into employee class, right? Just give control 1, hit enter. We got here employee, right? Just this employee what we are going to store into the in our database, right? Now if I want to just I want to assign this value to like this, saved emp is like this saved employees here. This if I just try to send this, right, still I'm getting the error because of we need to return employee DTO right here. That's why we need to again convert this employee entity to uh, employee DTO. Yeah, see whatever we got saved employee that convert into the employee DTO dot class, and here we are getting the employee DTO. This employee DTO we need to pass to the from here. Okay, we got it, right? There is no any error. First what we did, we just convert this employee DTO to employee object. That employee object we need to save in our database. That we just assign that to a value to in another one variable. That value we need to convert into DTO by taking help of mapper class. That is what we written here. Okay, if I open the service class service interface, here we have the multiple method, right? Here also I need to use the employee DTO, and you are getting everything is fine. See here also I need to do employee DTO coming from com.ut.testa.com. Okay, here also I need to return the DTO class. Okay, here fine. Here also I need to give same thing, employee DTO. Okay, just use here DTO. Yeah, that's it, right? I just save this thing, and here I just copy this employee DTO from here. I try to give the same thing in my service implementation like this. Okay. Now see here, just let me save it, otherwise it is better to give it here as well. Wherever you can see employee, right, just I need to give the employee DTO. Here also I need to return the employee DTO class. Here also I need to give the employee DTO. Just give name, it is DTO. Okay, now yeah, that's it as of now. But if you see here get all employees method, right? Here we are just returning the all employees employee details, right? But actually we need to return the employee detail, but here we are returning the only employees. That is not good way. For that, if you want to convert this list of employees to list of details, for that let's use here Java 8 features. Just by stream dot map. Okay, let me take one employee each time. Now by using mapper object dot map, let me one second guys, let me remove this again. Okay, by using mapper object map, okay, in each employee I want to convert employee G2. Okay, now I want to collect that thing. collectors dot to list. Okay, this is what we convert. Just like I want to assign this value to employee DTO. Okay, we got it right. This employee DTO we need to return to the service class. Fine, right? What we did, we just converted that list of employees to list of employee DTO. That is what we returned. Okay, now if you see in here, get single employee by ID. Now here first we got one employee. Now that employee we return, but that is not in this case. We need to return the employee DTO object. For that, just let me convert this employee to employee DTO. For that, let me use mapper dot map that employee to. I need to convert this employee to employee DTO class, and just I want to send this as a employee DTO. This employee DTO object I need to return from here. Okay, if you see an update employee method here also, we just give that thing, right? Okay, everything's fine. Now first step what we did, we just get the one employee by using employee ID. Okay, that is fine, but let me remove this thing first, or otherwise just let me keep comment it. Okay, see here we got the employee DTO in from our parenthesis we are getting, right? This is whatever we are getting, right? Updated things values we are getting the in employee DTO of our reference, but this is the old one, employee old, right? I want to update in employee old of employee to just set. If I want to set first name, set just name. Here I need to get the data from this object, employee DTO object dot get name. Okay, same like this. Let me do here as well. I'm sorry, employee old something is there, right? Dot set last name, sorry, last name. Let me get to employee DTO, get last name, employee old dot set city getting from get employee DTO. Okay, that's it, right? This is what we did in previously. Just if you set name, set last name, set city, and after that I just saved this employee to in our database. Now here whatever we can see, right? These are the employee. We just updated employee. I want to store this employee to my database. For updating, we just use the same thing, right? Just give something employee old. Okay, employee old. Yeah, we can give that field. Fine. Now I want to assign the one variable for it. Now we got here what we got updated. Sorry. updated EMPs like this. This is what's here. If I want to return this thing, actually it is not, it's still giving the error because of we are returning here the employee DTO, right? So that here I need to convert that updated employee to DTO. Map, let me give the updated employees to employee, sorry, employee DTO class. Just give here, this is the, let me just use version is okay, this thing, copy it and try to think. Okay, that's it guys. See here what we did, we just injected the model mapper class, and accordingly we just converted that employee DTO to employee entity. That entity too we just received in our database. After that that entity we need to convert into the employee DTO, because of here we are returning the employee DTO class. Okay, this is what we did, the same thing here as well. Here we are getting the list of employees. That is what we converted into the list of DTO by using this line. Okay, Okay, employee ticket single. Okay. Here also we just got the one single employee. That is what we converted into the employee DTO. Okay, that's it, guys. Here we share updated method. First, we try to get the single employee by this ID. We got it here. This employee we just updated the here by taking the new value from DTO. Okay, and right. Just save it. Now everything here is went on. Now let me go to the employee controller class. Okay, let's do first as possible as fast. Just let me close this. Sorry, let me remove that thing. Yeah, just let me control space. Now hit enter. Now automatically that employee detail comes into the in that method paradise. Just give comma and assign this value. Create an employee. Just save and do this here. Okay. Now it's fine, right? I'm getting one small error here. Let me check that. What is the issue here? Okay. Looks like method will create employee detail in the current okay, not applicable. Seeing like this. Here I'm returning the employee detail. Okay. I'm getting employee detail. Okay. It's okay. I think just copy this thing and paste it here. Yeah, just copied this thing. I just stored into the here. Okay. Now let me do the same thing for get all employees. Here also just to remove this thing whatever I sent this, right? Otherwise you can just here instead of employee, right? I'm getting here employee DTO. That's it. And this is what I returning here. Okay, here I need to return the list of employee DTO, right? Okay, that's it. It's fine. Now if I go to the get single employee method, here also I need to convert this instead of employee to I need to store into the employee DTO class, and here okay. Now here I need to change the return type as a employee DTO. Everything is fine, right? Let me go to the update method. Okay, yeah, here I need to do the JSON body as the employee DTO. Okay. Yes. Here if you want to change employee to employee DTO, that is also fine. If you keep as it is or anything, here you can do. Okay. Okay, everything is fine. Just I want to store this thing to employee DTO class. Okay, this method is also looks like fine. Just here I need to give the employee DTO. Okay, that's it. Okay. Yeah, everything is fine. Looks like fine. Okay, here I need to return the employee DTO, right, guys? Done. Now let me go to the delete mapping. Yeah, there is no we did changes in our delete mapping. Let it be keep as it is. Okay. Now looks like everything's fine, guys. Here what we did in this video, we just actually what happened in previously when you try to send request through postman, right? In that time we are giving the some data, and that data directly going to the or entity class to entity class. That entity class data can object as a consider here, right? If you see in request body, that should be going to the control layer to service layer to down layer. Okay, that is what we don't wanted. That's why we just give here as the return type employee DTO. Whatever we are getting the input from postman, right? That can be coming that can be storing into the employee DTO. In employee DTO we just storing in our control layer, and if I go to the service layer also, here also I am getting that thing into the employee data. Okay, when we are going to save and fetch the value from database, right? In that time we just play with the our entity class. That's it. I hope you understood this thing. Okay, now let me just close all the things. Let me try to run it, and let me try to check whether our API is working same or is there any error. Okay. Yeah, it started, right? Let me just clear the console once. Let me go to the postmail. If I want to try to send the request for the get all employees, here I got the same thing, right? If I want to create one user, just use your post method and give the same thing here, Ravi instead of Ravi. Let me give Rohit like this, and everything is same. Just if I try to send the request, something happened here. Okay, I got an error here. Let me check what is the error. Okay. See, it is showing here duplicate entry employee table primary key showing. If I just open that entity class once, was control class. Okay. Employee DTO int ID. Okay. Yeah. See here, guys. Actually, no need to give this thing ID. It's fine. ID we should give. Let me go to the employee entity. Where is that employee entity? That's fine. It looks like fine. Your 001 employee. Okay. Last name, I think. Okay. Here we are getting error like duplicate entries, not or something. Could not execute statement with root cause duplicate entity one for key employee table primary. Okay. Let me check once like my code once. I go to the control class. Let me go to the this is create employee class, right? Open the implementation. Okay, here we are getting that thing. Okay. Converted that thing into the employee object. That employee shared. Okay. Okay. Okay, looks like fine. Employee is the integer, right? It's auto generated that thing. Okay, it's fine. Then why it's showing the duplicate not allowed like this? Name, last name, city, what is right? Okay. Let me try again. We got the same, right? SQL database related error we are getting duplicate entry to for key employee table. Okay. While saving employee object, employee class. Okay. Auto generated strategy, everything is fine. I think here I don't know. I don't need to use here AID. Okay. Okay. Status were there, right? Okay. Otherwise, let me just. It's better to delete the database once. Let's try then later. Okay. What is the database I give? Let me go to the application or properties file here once. Application or database name should be test cloud application. Just copy this thing. Open local instance. Yeah, let me just delete that CRUD operation database. Yeah, this one, right? Just let me drop this schema. That's dropped. Let me create this thing. Otherwise, you can just right click here and create schema. Something is there, right? Okay, create schema. Just paste that database name. Apply, apply, finish. Okay, it's fine, right? It's created database. Let me try to rerun our application again. Just stop this server. Run as input application. Okay, that's fine. Here we are getting the tables again. It might create, yes, it's created the uh, tables. Now just let me clear the console and let me try to send the request now. Send request. Okay. Okay, guys, here now I got the data. The issue why we are facing means actually we already created the employees by first time, right? Now we are using the employee DTO class. By using employee DTO class, we are creating the first time. That's why it's creating the same ID when we try to hit the employee DTO object, right? In that time also it's trying to create the same ID as a one. That's why we are getting that error. If I want to create another data here, employee here, just maybe something, send the request. Now we got ID number 2. If I get my name here, okay, we got the 3 data. If I want to just get that data, just use get method, try to send the request. Now we got the 3 data. If I want to get ID by single ID, just here use the ID number 2. Now we got the ID number 2 data. If I want to use wrong ID which is not present in database, I'm getting the custom exception like perfect message. That is fine. If I want to delete this ID, just otherwise before deleting, if I want to update this ID, just let me to put name instead of Vital. Let me go wiki. Okay, let me try to send it. Yeah, it's get updated, right? If I want to check this ID, just use here get method, try to send it. Now we got the updated details. If I want to delete this ID, just give delete ID. Before, let me give the something wrong number here, wrong ID number. Now we may get the correct accept message, right? If I want to delete that thing, just give the correct ID. Employee has been deleted successfully, right? See here, this is what we covered in this video. Yeah, just let me briefly tell me like what we did today. If you see in controller class, before we were returning the directly employee entity. Instead employee entity, we just give the employee DTO. Because of that is a not good way to in real time we can't use the employee direct entity class to communicate with our controller layer to service like that. We are using the generally employee DTO class till service layer. From controller layer to service layer, we are using the employee or not employee at DTO class. Okay, if you want to convert DTO to entity to DTO, we are using here model mapper dependency. Okay, I hope guys you understood this video. If you like my video, please do like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you guys, have a great day.